Hey, it's Schande! So, believe it or not, Pensacola, Florida has just had a snow day and they've shut down like the entire city. So, I am staying inside in a bathrobe, staying all cozy and warm. Here, come outside, I'll show you. What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, it's like solidified to this car. Look, there's someone on the rooftop over there. Ooh, it's still on the ground. Oh my god, listen to the crunch. That doesn't ever happen here. Anyway, so since I can't go anywhere, I figured I'd sit down and film a video today. So I decided that today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between mascot suits and fursuits, because a lot of you probably don't know, but I have actually worked as a professional mascot for a local radio station in my hometown for almost 10 years. And they're very, very different than fursuits, believe it or not. The mascot in question is this one right here. I worked as this cat mascot since I was about 15 years old, and whenever I got my fursuit here, I could immediately tell the major differences between the mascot and my fursuit. So I wanted to share some of those differences with you all today, because even though a mascot can look like a big anthropomorphic character, the costumes that are used for mascots are very different than fursuits. First and foremost, the form of vision. As with most fursuits, you see through the eyes right here. I see out of both of my eyes, respectively. However, through the cat suit, I actually see through the teeth. It's a big mesh mouth, and even though the eyes are up here, I see directly in front of me through the mouth. That's usually how most mascot suits are built, too. They're very rarely do mascot costumes see through their eyes. It's usually through the mouth. The next major difference is how it fits. Now, fursuits, even full suits, are custom fit, because, whenever you commission a full suit, you make your duct tape dummy, so your fursuit maker has your exact body shape. Mascot suits, on the other hand, are more one-size-fits-all kind of a deal. Now, the radio station I work for has multiple bodysuits for the cat, ranging in various sizes, so that everyone who works there, who perform in that cat, can have something that fits them. However, be that as it may, the suits don't fit anyone perfectly to a T. So with the fitting issues, it tends to bring about a lot of motion restrictions. Like inside the cat suit, I can maybe lift my arms up to about here, and I can't extend it up or anything, or bring it backward. Right here. That's it. In fact, this past Halloween, I was performing as a cat at a concert event, and during intermission, I got up on stage and danced to the Time Warp. And I'll show you a clip here. You can see the bit of restriction in motion.
It's just a jump to the left. Put your hands on your hips.
I try to make the best out of my limited mobility, but it can be a struggle sometimes, trust me. The next biggest thing about mascot suits is its cleanliness. Now, usually when it comes to a company, multiple people will wear one mascot suit, and it doesn't get cleaned all that often. So, yeah. Like, think of it this way. Imagine if you were sharing a room at a convention with 4 other people, and you all shared one fursuit, and it didn't get washed a single time. Not pleasant. Another big difference between mascots and fursuits is that mascots, the heads, they're very heavy. How the cat fits onto me is that it kind of just slips on over your head, and your head is held or the head is held to your head by like some kind of bicycle helmet thing, so it stays snug and you're able to move it back and forth. But the rest of it, you know, is just up top. So all of that weight, you know, bears down on your neck. It's not made out of foam like my head is, or like most fursuit heads are. Like, you know, some fursuit heads are made out of resin and stuff, but resin heads are usually a lot smaller. They're more fit to form to your head. Mascot suits, they're generally about twice as big as your actual head. So all that extra weight bears down on your neck and shoulders, and it can get really sore and painful after a while. Now, something kind of specific to the cat suit is that the cat is a bit of a rounder character, so inside the bodysuit, there are these big, like, rings around the belly. They're kind of like PVC pipes almost, and they're almost like a rib cage, and they give the suit its shape. And those are about maybe 2 to 3 pounds a piece, and there's 3 of them inside the suit. So those, you know, also pull down on her shoulders, and with gravity, that gets heavy after a while too. Now, don't get me wrong, fursuits and mascots can have a few similarities too. Like, one of the major things is its components. The mascot suit has, the mascot suit I wear anyway, has 4 major components. It's got the head, the body, the feet, and hand paws. Just like a full fursuit does. You know, you got the bodysuit, you got the feet, you got hand paws, you have the head. I think the only thing extra is the tail. The tail on my mascot suit, it's pre-attached to the body. Another major thing is the heat. Mascot suits are no less hot than fursuits. Some mascots will come like hooked up with some cooling mechanisms, like a fan, or ice vests are really popular. My mascot doesn't have a fan. We do use an ice vest every now and again, mainly during the summer, but here in Pensacola during the summer, it can get up to like 95 degrees. So that suit is only going to keep you cool for maybe about 20 minutes or so. And mascot suits are not really easy to take off. There's a lot of zippers and a lot of layers that usually go with that, and so if you need to cool down, it's not as easy as, you know, popping the head off and taking off your paws. It's a lot of work. And I think the final difference I'm going to talk about when it comes to mascots and fursuits is that mascot suits are generally not very custom. They're usually really generic unless it's like a well-known character like Mickey Mouse or something. Whereas fursuits are usually custom made to one specific character. Like, you could probably go online and buy a mascot suit, and I guarantee you there are probably at least 4 or 5 other companies out there that use that very same mascot for their advertisement. In fact, my radio station has a sister station that's an AM station, and they recently got like a fox mascot suit. And the other day, I was looking online, and I actually came across that very same mascot suit, like, for sale online. So, it looks just like it did in the picture as it did in person. So it's almost like a mass-produced, fursuit, really. But just like you do in fursuit, you can still perform very, you know, extravagantly and very in character in a mascot as you could in a fursuit. In fact, that's very encouraged, usually by whoever owns the mascot. Well, that's about it that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I was able to enlighten your minds just a little bit. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, and I will see you in the next video. Whoop. But until then...